CT200U-EX. It's a new model at Tractor Supply. It's on sale for Labor Day weekend for $500. It's very similar to the red one. Same engine, same drive system. One thing you'll notice is it does have a front shock absorber and a headlight. There's no switch for the headlight. It's always on when it runs. There is some storage up here. Take a look at this. It's kind of chintzy if you ask me. If you get it open. Well, I never had that problem before. But where I was going is there's no hinge on this. There's a strap to retain it, a string. There's fair amount of storage in there. Can you see that? Not as much as you might think because this frame goes through the middle of it, but you could take your bushcraft knife and a water bottle in there. Those are some of the pluses. From the minus, of course, it doesn't have those two nice luggage racks front and back. And in fact, looking up front, there's no spot because you can get those luggage racks as spare parts from Coleman. No spots in the front to put it. And let's go to the other side where the light's better. No pre-drilled back holes back here to accept it. Though I don't think it'd be an issue to get your bike rack on there or, something. I think I can do that. So let's go ahead and give it a start. It's totally cold. I just wheeled it out. It usually starts on one or two pulls. I think that these engine controls are counterintuitive a little bit. Alright, so put the choke on. Open up the gas switch. You don't have to muck with the throttle. And I'm assuming this is going to start on the first or second try. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, I do have my helmet on. Oh yeah, and third control is an on-off switch up here. There it is in the on position. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't have a mount to put the camera on there to show it going for a ride. I will take some on a stationary tripod, but I'm going to go ride this puppy. I'll be back in a minute or two. Over here, there's just some pit they dug in the ground. I see some people have been riding over there. This is my first time back here. I'm at a fork in the trail. I've never made it this far. This way goes to where I think a lot of other mini bikers go. I'm thinking there's some camping back here. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to go to the left and see what those trails are. I've only looked at this on satellite, and I've learned that it's hard to tell from the satellite what the ground really looks like. So that's following this on GPS though, so I know where I am. Now, that is way too steep for this fat man. I know people do hill climbs and the like, but I'm going to turn this little bike around and go the other way. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to be here, so I'm going to turn around and go the other direction now. Well, this loop's got a lot more drying out to do. I think from my eyes it looks a lot wetter than what I see on the screen, but we're gonna I guess, head back down the way we came in. So it's been a blast. Been places I've never been that fast riding on this thing. More when I get it parked, we'll talk about it. Okay, I don't want to get an odometer for that. Figured I went about 2 miles, maybe a little more. Learned a couple things. Just because a field is fallow doesn't mean it doesn't have plow furloughs in it, and that's a bumpy ride even with the front shock. My God, I don't know what it had been like in that red one. I got a lot better as the miles went on, not that many miles. One thing pretty annoying is I'd be hanging my feet back for balance in the really rough spots or going through the mud holes, and these footrests, particularly on this side, they just kick up and really easily, and then I'd be fiddling to get it back down. That's a minor thing. That's a very minor thing. Seems like it gave me a confidence to drive that pretty much anywhere. I think there's some mathematics of the centrifugal clutch. See if you follow me. The engine runs around 3,600 RPM. The max speed is, they say, is 24, maybe not with me on it. The clutch kicks in at 22. Basically, you can tell this clutch is slipping till you're over 12 or 15 miles per hour. And back, you know, literally off-road, I didn't want to go that fast. So I'm definitely going to want to gear this thing down. And I have been reading and looking. And I know some people have put 60-tooth instead of 50-tooth gears on the back. I gotta find out more about that. I know some people also do torque converters. Which, you know, maybe the clutch doesn't slip, but I've read a little bit, maybe the belt does. I'm not sure which way to go. But is it a keeper? Absolutely. Hey, thumbs up. Yeah, I had a blast on that. All right, so maybe that's your first look at it. You've seen it on the Tractor Supply website. I got one. I'm more than the suggested weight limit, and it moved me just fine. Now, I didn't try that hill climb, but, you know, I went up hills and, you know, uneven ground and all just fine. I think this is, well, 5'11". Admittedly, I may have some shorter legs than most, but I thought I fit that just fine. You'll see that in the riding video. You know, look at the angle of my legs and things like that. Okay. Well, there you are. Hey, I hope you liked this. A little different. You know, I'm still a man on my own. My wife ain't doing this. My son might. He didn't want to do it in the rain, but it's a sunny day. I'm going to go ask him if he's up for it, we'll put it away. This has been 45 years coming, going to get the mini bike.